What's up, YouTube? It has been a while since I have posted any videos. It's been about 4 months, and we've had a lot going on over these past 4 months, and a lot of those things have been taken care of. We'll be sharing some of that with you in some upcoming videos over the next few weeks. But today I'm headed to the range for a little range time with a good friend of mine, Mark Lang from Tac Flow Academy. I've known Mark for nearly 30 years, and he retired from a local law enforcement agency shortly after I retired, and our career paths followed very similar paths. Both law enforcement snipers for our agencies, and both of us have over 20 years behind the gun. So today is just going to be a fun range day for myself and Mark. We're going to do a little precision rifle shooting, and we're probably going to do some pistol shooting as well. So we're going to share that with you today, and I'm working on getting back in routine of providing some normal video content for everybody. So stick around, it's going to be a fun morning. All right, I'm out here on the range pulling the atmospherics with my Kestrel, and I'm connected to my geoballistics app, and maybe where you can see a little better. We've got a density altitude of minus 898 today, and I've already put in my direction of fire here for downrange, and here is my data. This is the new version of the geoballistics, and this is my first time to use it. I've used the old version for years, and they made some changes. The interface looks different, but everything is still there. Sounds like Mark is here, so we'll go down here and help him get his equipment and get up here and start putting some rounds down range. Good morning.
Hey, James.
How are you?
Good. Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Glad you can make it. You ready to do some shooting?
I'm ready to do some shooting. I haven't pulled the trigger in a while, and it's time to do a check on my skill sets and work the fundamentals. For me, today's about working the fundamentals. I haven't shot a whole lot since retirement, so shame on me, but time to get out there and check the box on handgun, carbine, and precision rifle today.
All right, sounds like we're gonna have a good day today, so we're gonna get Mark's gear loaded up and get up on the deck and start shooting.
All right.
All right, we're just about to get going on the range, and I'm gonna let Mark tell you about what he's got here.
Yeah, so one of the things I wanted to do was get new glass on this Surgeon rifle, and I wanted to put a 0 on it. So I'll kind of work it from muzzle all the way to buttstock and let you know what I have here. Starting with the suppressor, we have a KGM R30, which is one of their flagship suppressors here. Cool thing about it is you see these holes around the toward the crown. You're able to actually adjust kind of like your angle of jump with the overpressure exiting, and just kind of tweak it so you have a little bit better return to target if you need to. But that's the KGM R30. Here we have the Thunder Beast bipod. It's the only one that they offer. It's I tell you, I really love it. It's my favorite bipod right now. It is it has the best qualities of the Harris bipod and the Atlas bipod combined in one. So really good stuff there. Since I'm holding the sling, I'll mention this. This is the Tab Gear adjustable precision rifle sling. Love anything Tab Gear. They make some of the best kit out there for the rifleman. So this is going to be your Surgeon CSR, which stands for Concealable Sniper Rifle. It is still currently offered by Surgeon Rifles. However, they now offer the action and the barrel in a Cadex chassis, and I believe it's the light chassis. So you won't be able to get it in the Axis International AX chassis like you see it here, but it is in the Cadex chassis, which is just as good, if not better. Underneath here, we have the Really Right Stuff 1.5" dovetail accessory plate. It's an add-on. You basically, on the AX series chassis, there would be a polymer piece here. You just take the screw out, slide this on, and put the screw back in place. So this allows you to mount to the Really Right Stuff, especially the Anvil 30 here, which is very precise on the their 1.5" dovetail, locking into here. And we can probably show that a little later when we're shooting off tripod. So that's the accessory rail. Moving back here, this is the Surgeon 591 action, which they're really well known for, based off the Remington 700 action, but refined and improved. Very, very, very popular out there. I believe it's, you know, most of the time it's mentioned the same sentence as Defiance actions, so pretty good. Looking at the top here, we have the Night Force NX8. This is the 4 to a whopping 32 power. So since we're out here at the Extreme Measures and James has got 1,350 yards of real estate, I kind of want to stretch the 308 and probably use this class. Really haven't shot a whole lot on it other than having other students utilize it when they need to. But let's see what we can get visually looking through the rifle scope. Before the 32 on that, and that's going to be focal 1 with a mil-C reticle type in there. Again, we already mentioned that this is the AX chassis. Running back here, we've got the Hoptics pad butt on the butt pad back here, so we can have good contact with our stock weld, especially when you're shooting Texas in the summer heat. You need something to keep your cheek from rolling off, so you can work the good fundamentals. But that's it. That's the Surgeon concealable sniper rifle in 308 Winchester.
All right, so real quick, the rifle that I'm shooting is going to be the Cadex Kraken multi-cal rifle. I've got a 308 barrel in it. It's a 20-inch barrel. On the end, I've got a Thunder Beast BA30 can. That's one of their older suppressors. It does a real good job. It's designed to run on a precision rifle. So Magpul bipod that is adjustable for cant and for tracking as well. And then I've got a padded sling here. This is a Viking Tactics sling, or actually, sorry, this is a Magpul sling. It's topped off with a Steiner 5 to 25 military optic. And then as far as my anti-cant device I've got on here is an Accuracy First level that has a ceramic ball in it. And I'm running a Tacticam on the scope to get some footage filming through the scope. So the Cadex chassis is a really adjustable chassis. You can adjust your length of pull and your cheek riser. It has the pad on here, just like Mark was talking about on his chassis, so your face doesn't slide when you're mounting the weapon system. One of the things I really like about the Cadex chassis is their grip. It's a little bit different than what you're going to see on an AI chassis, and that just feels better in my hand. But that is just a quick down and dirty of the rifle that I'm shooting, and we're going to get after it and send some rounds down range. I'm ready.
3200 big plate. Re-engage.
All right, so we're going to 300.
All right, 300. Geoballistic says 1.6 tenths up. All right, big plate. Sending it. Yeah. Okay, coming up to 400.
Going to 400.
Geoballistic says 2 7/10. 2 7/10. On the big steel 400, looks like I got Mirage, left to right, hold left edge, and centered it.
Okay. Hit.
Another hit.
Hit.
Go to 500. All right. Got 4 1/10 up. 500.
You'll think it's a left edge hole.
Copy that. All right. And shooter's ready. Ready to send it.
Hit. Hit.
There we go. All right, moving on to 6. Geoballistic says 5 6/10.
All right, 600 hexagon plate on the right.
Roger that.
Hit.
All right, that was a half mil hole.
The hit.
Okay.
The hit.
A little bit bigger steel out there, something 7.
Yeah, 7. We're going to shoot a 24-inch plate.
Okay.
And you've got 3 pieces of steel, a 24-inch, 36-inch, and 8-inch. We'll shoot at the 24 in the middle.
Okay, roger that. All right, sniper's up. Holding pretty good Mirage going left to right. All hold 3/4 mil hold left. And 7.5 pins up and send it.
That was a hit.
Yep, got a hit.
That was a hit.
Good Lord, we got a 3rd shooter. Got a hit on that. Got a hit on that left edge. All right. Moving on to 800.
All right, so James and I, out here at Extreme Measures Training Group, just really pushing the limits of the projectile type we have and the barrel length. Specifically shooting the Surgeon CSR rifle, again 60-inch barrel with a suppressor on it. Most 20-inch 308 Winchester rounds, when you run 168 grain, your effective range is somewhere around 700. Again, realizing everybody's gun's a little different, but after that, you're starting to airmail a lot of rounds just to get hit. So for this particular one, I captured the muzzle velocity, which 5 rounds of the Hornady AMAX 155, which, oh, by the way, they no longer manufacture the AMAX. It was replaced with the ELD, the extreme low drag. This gun, and something else also kind of interesting on this is the AMAX was replaced because the ballistic tip, the polymer tip, was not heat resistant, and so we discovered that, Hornady discovered that, and that's really the reason why the AMAX round does not exist anymore. So now the ELD has a heat resistant tip. But again, with the temperatures out here today, we're able to push the AMAX 155 grain all the way out and got a not the perfect round hit at a 900 yards, but we actually were off on the windage, but we did get an impact at 900 yards. Before, and that was only 3 rounds fired. We were effective with the 155 with the 16-inch barrel out to 800 rounds today. Come back out here another day, you may not have that. But there are limitations to the caliber, the projectile weight, and then also the length of the barrel that we're dealing with. So factors that you have to take into considerations. Also, just consider it's another reason why you may want to consider a multi-caliber rifle. And when we start moving into 338 Lapua Magnum, that is a great round projectile type that is now firmly supplanted law enforcement for reaching out for distances greater than 700 yards, where you can get really good at getting first round hits. So that kind of dovetails into the large caliber section, and we'll do follow-up videos on another training day when we're reaching out the 338 and the 50 BMG. But know your rifle, know its limitations, and make sure you get out there and have several long-range training days to verify your dope. If you think all your barricades will always be 100 yards and in, then you're going to have that one barricade when you're sitting out there 400 yards, like I had one day. So verify your dope, use the ballistic apps. Everything we used today off of geoballistics was, except for 1 yardage line, 2/10 we had to come up in addition. The good data in gave us really good data out. So I dialed up everything that geoballistics was telling me, did the windage correction that we need to do, kind of on the fly because of the winds that exist out here in Texas, and this thing was spot on. So hope this helps you.